Good afternoon, folks. Over the Fence Outdoors here. I want to go over my setup today. We're sitting here in deer camp in the camper, and we're actually waiting on a storm to come in. We don't know how that's going to affect everything, but so far we're in the December lull through and through. Deer are slow. Bucks have gone nocturnal for the most part. It's really tough right now. Right now, you got to focus on your bedding areas and trying to catch them in the daylight between nighttime during the food source and early morning, late afternoons headed to bed. Or coming from bed or going to bed. It's kind of rough right now, but things gonna pick up in the next couple of weeks, and pre-rut's gonna kind of start kicking off here pretty soon, and everything's gonna kind of even out. But I wanted to go over my bow setup here. I've had this bow now about 6 years, and I've not wanted to get another one. I've loved this bow the whole time I've had it, still shooting it, and of course it's got a little wear and tear on it, no doubt, but it's really been a trooper. I mean, it's been in the swamps, in the rain, wind, snow, you name it, and it's really done good. But I was going to go over a few things in my setup, how I got everything going. This is a new breed cyborg. This is one of the first new breeds that came out, where they've got another version out now. It's got split limbs and all, and it's really nice. But this bow has been so good to me. I can't stand to let it go. Can't stand to buy another one for the time being. Maybe later on, next couple of years, I might get one. But the way I got this bow, it was set up. It had a True Glow 5 pin on here, and I liked it, but it was just a cheap sight, and it just wasn't my taste. I've always been a single pin guy, and I'll get to that in just a second. But it had this Apache arrow rest on it, and it's really been a really good rest. That's why I've never changed it. The moment I got it, it shot good, and it was tuned good, and it done everything like it was supposed to, so I left it alone. Now, I did crank this bow on up. I've got it sitting on 70 pounds, and I'm probably getting somewhere 280 feet per second or something with it. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough to get the job done. And that 70 pounds, you got a deer at 20 or 30 yards, I mean, you're going to get a pass through, unless you hit an opposite side shoulder or something, but you're going to get a pass through pretty much every time. And that's what I want. When I shoot a deer, I want the air to go all the way through him. My sight I've got on here now, as you can see, you're probably looking at it thinking, my God, at that. But this is a Rocky Mountain single pin. I don't know if some of y'all might have been to Buckmasters or heard about it in Montgomery, Alabama, but they had a booth set up, not this past year, but in 2017. They had a booth set up, and they had all of their products laid out. And for the price, I couldn't resist but to buy it, just to see exactly how good of a sight it was. And they really talked me into it, and they had a really good rep there. And he assured me that I would be satisfied, and I was very satisfied with it. It's a great sight. As you can see there, it's got a really big knob there for your yardage. I mean, it's really easy to hold on to. It's got a really big sight picture in it. It's got this dovetail on it, whereas you can match your sight ring there with your peep sight. You can get it the same. You can get it the same diameter as this, and everything will match up. You just adjust it back and forth. Camera here. Whereas I don't have this sight set but to them first two lines of 20 and 30, and then there's two little lines up there that about rubbed off, and they're 40 and 50. And the tape there that you set your yardages on, it glows in the dark, so it's really nice. It's got a really nice bright pin in there, and this whole top right here captures, I guess you could say, the daylight, and your fiber optic, it runs all in there and then goes back down to your pin, and it catches the littlest amount of light that you could possibly get. But see if I can do this here. I've actually got a light here in mind for low light conditions. And you see it on. That's off there. And you see the difference it makes. I mean, it really brightens things up a lot. It's got a lock here for your yardage. You just push this down. If you're in the woods, you leave it unlocked. And it's got an adjustment as to how tight or loose you want this right here. I keep mine fairly tight because I actually missed a deer last year because this was a little bit looser than this. And I left this unlocked in case I was hunting a big hardwood bottom. In case he came out at 40 or 50 yards, I could dial into him quick. But I had left it unlocked. I had this looser. Somehow it had gotten bumped, and my pin was sitting about right there, right above the 20-yard pin. And he came in 18 yards, shot right over his back. I could actually cut hair off of his back. And so I went to look and shot the bow. Everything was on, and I looked. I got home and I shot it actually, and it shot high. And I just happened to look down, and it was sitting just a little bit above 20, and it shot right over his back. But I really like this sight. It's got a really long dovetail, like I said. It's got a really big knob there for your yardages. It's got a micro windage adjustment. It's also got a lock for your windage, so once you get it set, you can lock it down. You could actually probably it's actually got 2 places there for your pin. You can put your pin farther out or closer to you, however you may want it. And this Apache air arrest, where it's got the micro adjust on it too. I really like it. I really like it. Now, as far as my peep sight goes, I run a 1/4-inch peep. A lot of people say that's really big, but to me, I like a lot of light, and I like being able to see, and that really helps me in low light conditions, and with the little light up there on my pen. And you can get that little deal there at Bass Pro Shops. It comes with all kind of adapters to make it fit in just about any kind of sight they make. I think the only thing it won't fit is a HHA. Is the only one it won't work in, but works really good. I also have a kisser button installed there on the string, and that really helps. That really helps with your anchor point D-loop. I don't have my stabilizer on now. I took it off to kind of keep things out of the way. It's about 8 inches long there. I got a wrist loop. The hook's in right behind the stabilizer. But if y'all might be looking to buy a bow, I highly suggest Cyborg. New breed. And the Cyborg, if you really want a good bow. Now, one thing about this bow I have to say is it's really long axle to axle. I mean, it's something like 34 inches or something axle to axle. But me, my preference, I like a long bow. It really, I feel better with it. Some people they don't. Some people they like shorter bows, or vice versa, or however. But now this bow right here, extremely low let off. I mean, once you get it back, you can hold it there for, several minutes. If you were waiting for a deer to kind of make his way out to some brush or something, you can hold it for a really long time. And it's adjustable right up here on this cam. You can adjust it yourself, or take it to a bow shop and have them do it. If you're comfortable doing it, you can. If not, you can take it to the bow shop. They'll do it for you. The guy that I actually bought this bow from, he had it really out of whack, and it was not set right. But I adjusted it to how I like it, and it's been an awesome bow. I have no complaints to New Breed at all. I've got a limb silencer up here, right up here. It kind of helps with some of the vibration. Now, the only downside that I would have to say with this is it's loud. I mean, it's got a lot of vibration to it. And but I like shooting deer somewhere between 20 and 30. I mean, that's my range that I'm really comfortable with. I know some people, they can shoot 40 or 50 and 60, and that's great. I'm glad. I really feel comfortable within 20 and 30 yards, and if he's in there, he'll pretty well be dead. But this bow has really been great. And if y'all are looking to buy one, I really highly suggest going to newbreed.com and checking it out, looking at them, seeing which one you like. And you'll really be pleased, I promise. Once you get it and you can shoot it, set it how you like it, get all your favorite sights and all on it. Now we'll go over broadheads that I use. I know there's a lot of debate going on about broadheads. You see it all the time. $100-grain swackers is what I shoot. I've been shooting them, I don't know, 7 or 8 years now, probably, swacker. And they are awesome. I've never had a deer get away from me. I've never had one not deploy. I've had these broadheads, whereas I may have made a shot a little bit forward. I've had them on closer range deer somewhere around 20 or 25 yards. I've had them bust through the front shoulder. Now, they were pretty bent up when I got them out, but they did bust through the shoulder and they hit what they needed to. But most deer I've shot with this, they've not run more than 50 yards. I mean, it's just devastating, the amount of carnage these things put on a deer. But that's the broadheads I use. I shoot Carbon Express arrows. At the moment, I don't have any kind of lighted nock system on here. I've got regular nocks in it. But that's my broadheads arrow. My bow's set up. In the quickie quiver. Most of the time, I don't carry before arrows. I mean, I don't see the need in carrying all 6, and it puts 2 more back here, and they just kind of in the way. So I leave 4 in it, and I let you can see a little bit of blood on that one there. Maybe I killed a deer a couple of weeks ago and stuck it back in the quiver. Clean the broadhead off and left the blood on the arrow. This is a great setup, and I've been using this setup, like I said, 5 or 6 years now. No problems with it. It's never really gotten out of adjustment. It's always shot true. I take it out of the case to hunt with during both seasons. Shoot it, make sure everything shoots. Make sure it's straight. But I've never had to adjust it. It always stays true. And that's what I like in something. But like I said, if y'all are looking for a bow, don't know what you're gonna get, run over to New Breed, check out their bows. Like I said, now they've got a lot of different bows out now. Check them out, see what you like, see if you see something you like. I promise you won't be disappointed. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video, but y'all get in the woods, y'all hunt, stay safe, and have fun, and we'll see y'all on the next video.